Well, here's my new welding cart. It sure looks beat up, and it looks like it's been opened and then taped shut. I hope it ain't missing any parts. Now let me get it out, get a look at it. Well, this is what it's supposed to look like. And there are no instructions. No instructions anywhere. And look at the amount of nuts and bolts. So I'm just going to have to try to make it look like this picture. And there's like 3 or 4 different sizes, lengths of nuts and bolts. So it's going to be a real pleasure trying to figure out who goes where. Alright, we'll get to working on it. What I like about this is my welder's going to go up on top and my plasma cutter will go under here. So that's going to free up another cart in my storage room. There's a lot of parts here. Plus a dog. A dog is in my way. You got to get out of the way. Okay. Get out of the way. Now, I'll tell you, this was a little complicated. Not complicated, but I bolted these casters on before I put the side on, and then I realized that I had to put these bolts through the side, so I had to take the casters back off, but it's coming together. It's all going to work out. Well, it was not hard, but just time consuming. Because when you put things like this together, you can't tighten any of the bolts up until you get it all together, and then you go back and tighten all the bolts up. And this probably took me, with all the interruptions, the dog interruptions, I had a friend drop by. That's not a problem. And the dog interruptions are the problem. But if I were to close the doors and to have assembled this non-stop without any interruptions, it probably would have took me about an hour and a half, hour and a quarter. You know, wasn't that bad. I don't think it would have been any easier with instructions. It's pretty self-explanatory, and there's a good picture on the cover. So got a little door down here that nice little welding cart. Tomorrow I'm going to mount my welder, and then I'll mount my plasma cutter. And this will stay on this side of my shop from now on, not over there where I have a wood floor. Alright, I'll show you what it looks like tomorrow when I get everything mounted on it. Alright, it's the next day. I'm fixing to mount that up here. But if you'll notice, this lip here is about 1.25 inches deep. And this is about... When you take these little nubs that it sets on into account, between the nub and this is about 1 inch. And I need to make sure this door opens so I can get to my wire and everything. So I'm going to cut a piece of 3/4 and mount that here first, and then put my welder on top of that so the door will open past this lip. All right, that's going to work. So, I'm going to screw this to this, and then this to this. And then I'll put my plasma cutter down there, and we'll be ready to make something. Alright, got that on. I had to take the cabinet apart in order to get to the inside and bolt it to the cart here. That's what that looks like. Now I got my plasma cutter out here, and I'm fixing to probably, I don't know if I'm going to bolt it down or not. I'm going to set it up there and see how easy it is or hard it is. I'll probably have to take the cabinet off of that too to bolt it down, and I'll see. I'm going to set it up there and see if it slides around. Yeah, I'm not going to bolt it down. It's heavy enough. Oh, and it's got rubber feet, so it's not going to be sliding around. This is a really nice, well-built cart. It's good and solid. Mild on a scale of 1 to 10 as far as pain in the butt to assemble. Probably a 4. Not bad. It wouldn't have been any problem at all if it had. It did have some instructions, but they were microscopic. I mean, the writing was so small, you would have had to have read them with a magnifying glass. It's pretty self-explanatory. It went together pretty easy. I made one mistake. The bottom tray there, I had it flipped over by mistake. So I had to take the wheels off and put them on the right side. That's the only mistake I made. Let me turn it around, and this is for future reference if somebody wants to know what this looks like. This is the Klutch. It came from Northern Freight. I ordered it. It was $80, and I think it was like $28 to ship it to me. All right. I haven't sold my Lincoln yet, and I think what I'm going to do is get out some metal and do a 3-inch pass with my flux core wire welder and this shielding gas wire welder MIG. All right, thanks for watching, y'all. Yeah, you know you got life by the bolas when you got a dog in your lap, a cup of coffee by your side, and your wife is on the lawnmower. Yeah, it doesn't get any good. Doesn't get any better than that.